Welcome to DVCom Technology. In this lab, I'm going to show it to you how to configure PPPoE server. So in my lab topology, we have a DRATEC 2952N router which is going to act as a PPPoE server, and we have a 2925N router which is going to act as a PPPoE client. So I'm going to show it to you how to build this lab step by step. The first step is that access the Vigor 2952N with default IP, username and password. So the default IP address for Vigor 2952N router, which is 192.168.1.1, and the default username is admin and default password is admin. Let's go and access the router. So the first thing is that I'm going to check whether I can able to have a reachability or not. Open the terminal, then type the IP address as 192.168.1.1. So I have a successful reachability. Open the browser and type the IP address as 192.168.1.1. Then log in with the default username as admin and default password is admin. Then click login. Once you log in, then change the default password. So the default password is admin, so I'm going to change the default password. To change the default password, go to the system maintenance, then click on the administrator password, then specify the old password and specify the new password and confirm the password. Then click OK. To verify, just log out the DRATEC router. Then after that, enter the username as admin and specify the new password. Then click login. So I'm going to keep this one as a off. Otherwise, if it is going to idle for some time, then it's going to log out. Now the next step is that terminate the ISP connection on WAN 1 interface. So as per my lab topology, if you see here, the WAN 1 connection, I'm going to configure the IP address as 195.229.219.2, which is /27 mask. Now I have connected the WAN connection, and if you see here, I can able to see the WAN connection. So now I'm going to configure the IP address as per my lab topology, which is 195.229.219.2/27. Go to the WAN and click on the internet access. So now if you see here the WAN 1 connection, then click on the details page. Then after that, I'm going to select static or dynamic. So you are able to select as per your service provider. Some customers, they are going to select as a PPPoE. In case if your service provider is providing the username and password, then you can select PPPoE. In case if you are getting a static or dynamic, you can able to select this. Then in case if you have a PPTP or L2TP, you can able to select this. Right now I have a static public IP, so I am going to select static or dynamic IP. Then after that, you can specify the IP address. So I am going to specify the IP address as 195.229.219.2 and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.224 and the gateway IP address is .1. So the primary server, which is my DNS, is 213.42.20.20 and my secondary DNS 195.229.241.222. This is as per my service provider. Then after that, you can click OK. Then the router is going to reboot now. Then click OK. So in case if you want to see how much time is going to take, just ping 192.168.1.1. Now the router is come back. Just refresh the screen. Now you can able to see the username is admin and the new password. Now the next step is verification the internet connection. So I am going to verify the internet connection. The first thing is that I can go and see the routing table. So to check the routing table, just click on the diagnosis. Then after that, click on the routing table. Now you can able to see there is a default route. And you can able to see the connected networks. The internal network I am going to use 192.168.1 and my external network which is 195.229.219.0. So to verify the ping, just go to the diagnostics, then after that ping diagnostics, then specify the IP address. Let's say I'm going to ping 4.2.2, then click run. Then say OK. If you have an internet connection in your DRATEC router, you can able to see the reachability. Now I have a successful reachability for 4.2.2.2. So which means I have an internet connection. Now the next step is that change the date and time as per your time zone. So now I'm going to change the date and time as per my time zone. So to change the date and time, go to the system maintenance. Then after that, you can click on time and date. Then right now if you see here, by default it's in Dublin, but I am belongs to the UAE, so I'm going to change my time zone as +4. Then after that click OK. Now you can able to see the time. Now the next thing is that configure the P1 interface as per the lab topology. So the P1 interface I am going to configure as 200.1.145.1. Actually it's a /25 mask, but I'm going to use this one interface as 200.1.145.1. So let's go and configure it. So go to the LAN interface, then click on the general setup. Then after that you can click on the details page. Then specify the IP address as 200.1.145.1. Now the subnet mask I am going to change as /25. Then I want to disable the DHCP here, because since I don't want to configure any DHCP, the users, the end customers, when they are trying to enter their username and password, that time they are going to get the IP address from my LAN interface. So now I'm going to click OK, then say OK. So click OK now. I'm going to lose the connectivity because right now there is no DHCP, and now I need to change the IP address manually, then only I can able to access my DRATEC router. So to change that, you can go to the system preferences, then click on the network, then I'm going to select as a manual, then specify the IP address which is 200.1.145.10. Then I'm going to give the subnet mask 255.255.128. Then after that click apply. Now let's go and verify it whether I can able to reach my DRATEC router or not. So now I'm going to say ping 200.1.145.1. So I have a successful reachability. Now type that IP 200.1.145.1. Now enter the username and password, admin, then click login. Now the next step is that enable the PPPoE server and configure primary and secondary DNS. So to enable the PPPoE server, go to the LAN interface, select PPPoE server. Then by default it's a disable, click enable, then after that specify the primary DNS and secondary DNS. So the primary DNS 213.42.20.20, 195.229.241.222. Then click OK. Then after that, go to user management and configure PPPoE server. PPPoE users, I'm sorry for it. So now go to the user management. Then after that you can able to see user profiles. So here in the user profiles, I am going to configure a couple of users. So click on 3. Then after this enable this account. So I'm going to say, let's give like ISP user, then specify the password, confirm the password. Then after that, if you want to specify the login settings, you can able to specify it. In case if you want to specify the policy, like how many devices has to connect and what is the time and what is the data quota, you can able to define it. So far I don't want to do anything. In case if you want to bind the specific MAC address with the specific IP, you can able to specify it here. But so far I don't want to do anything. I just simply click OK. Now I have created ISP user. Now I'm going to connect the P1 interface on layer 2 switch on port number 1. So in my lab we have a layer 2 switch. So the P1 interface I'm going to connect on layer 2 switch. So I'm going to disconnect from my laptop and I'm going to connect on layer 2 switch. So I have connected now. The next step is that consider Viger 2925N at the one of the customer location. So let's say in one of my customer location we have 2925N router. Let's go and access the router. So as you know that the default IP and username and password. So the default IP for Viger 2925N, which is 192.168.1.1, and the username is admin, password is admin. Let's go and access it. So before I'm going to access, let's go and check the reachability. So to check the reachability, change your default settings as the DHCP for your network connection so that you are going to get the IP address from your Dratec router. Now you can see I got the IP address as 192.168.1.10. Now let's check the reachability by using the ping. Now I have a successful reachability. Then open the browser and type the IP address as 192.168.1.1 and specify the username as admin and password is admin. Access the Viger router, we have done this step. Now we are going to configure the PPPoE as internet connection. So now the 2952N router is going to act as a PPPoE server and my 2925N router is going to act as a PPPoE client. So let's go and connect now. So on my WAN 1 interface, I'm going to connect directly on my layer 2 switch. So now if you see here, I can able to see, just refresh my, now you can see the WAN 1 is connected now. So I'm going to configure the PPPoE. So to configure the PPPoE client, just click on the WAN. Then after that, click on internet access. Then if you see here the WAN 1, either you can select the PPPoE, then click on the details page. Now you can directly jump into the PPPoE. Then PPPoE enable it. Then specify the username and password. So I'm going to specify ISP user and the password. Then after that, you can click OK. Then say OK. In case if you want to set the MTU, you can able to set it. Now the router is going to reboot now. Open the ping and verify it. How much time is going to take. So it's going to take approximately 10 seconds. Now my router is come back. Now just log in with username admin and password is admin. Then click OK. Now you can able to see I got a public IP from my service provider. So this is how you are going to get the IP address from your PPPoE server. Now verification of the IP from PPPoE server, I have done it. Now I am going to verify the routing table and internet connection. So to verify the routing table, go to the diagnostics, then click on the routing table. You can able to see here there is a default route which is injected from my service provider. Now I want to check whether I can able to get the internet connection or not. Just open the terminal and ping 4.2.2.2. See here I can able to access the internet as well. So to verification, open another tab. Then I'm going to type www.dretec.com. I have a successful reachability. I can able to access the internet. Thank you for watching. For sales, please send us an email sales@datavoice.com.